Cheers, everybody. Welcome in to another Thursday night beer session. I know I said I planned on doing something else, but it was short notice and I didn't get up early today. And yeah, maybe next week we'll give it a shot. It gives me a little bit more time to talk with the gang, get some people together. So yeah, Thursday night beer session. Got 4 products lined up. Start with the chat. Cheers to you, Drunken One. Bumpy Road Brewery. Tommy Carroll, thanks for stopping in. Flacco, cheers, man. And Mr. John Anelli. Also got Square Table Degenerates. Joey Edibles, go check him out, man. Help him get through these hard times he's going through. Damn, everybody must be hanging out in the off air. Nobody said nothing or anything. It's weird. All right. So, yeah, today we got something here from Swamphead Brewing Company. They're out of Gainesville, Florida. Yeah, it's a Berliner Weiss. It says fruited. This is their berry jelly. I don't know if I've done this on any of my shows, but we'll give you a quick rundown of what they say this is. Let me see. They're relating to jellyfish, I guess. That's what, hence the can art. Jellyfish, tentacles, and such. So, trying to see. I love the can. How they put the nice shiny chrome with the pink lettering. It's very tough to read. All right, so let me see here. Loaded with raspberries, blueberries. Big berry flavor, they say. Let me see. ABV comes in at 6 even. Let's go ahead and check it out. Well, what do they say here for a big berry and a bold deep red color? Deep red, maybe. It almost kind of looks like tea. Head fizzled out. You didn't even get a finger there, and probably not even a half one. Yeah, it's like a burnt orangey color. Burnt orange. Yeah, aromas. I don't know. Cheers to you, Levi. Definitely get raspberry. Blueberry, not so much. Definitely smells pretty tart. Getting a yeasty, malty, crackery nose on it. Yeah, it smells tart. Let's try it out. Cheers, everyone. It's pretty tart. Almost lip puckering. Ooh, funky something astringent in the aftertaste. We'll get to that. So anyways, 6% light-bodied, highly carbonated, nice and crisp, refreshing on the palate. I do get a bready, it's almost like a bready thing at the end. Not quite sure. Flavor-wise, I get a raspberry blueberry thing. It's really quick. Flavors aren't super dominant on the palate. Definitely, I cannot tell you what that weird, there's a weird aftertaste. It's like a bready, malty, I want to say almost like a grain. There's a grainy note on the end of it, which is typically not what you're looking for in a sour. I have had some killer products from this company, from Swamphead, some actually really good sours. If I could recommend one, it would be their Florida Slush. I had it last year, bought probably 3 or 4 4-packs of that. It was out of this world. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing any 50 points, but I don't know, man. It's drinkable. It's crushable. Definitely think it's sendable. Honestly, I think this beer, it's be good for chugging, really thirsty. put one of these down. Probably be all right. As a sipper to hang out, drink on, I don't know. Me personally, cheers, Ridge, Anna, Commerce, Ozzy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would put this in a beer mail. Honestly, if somebody was down and around, I probably wouldn't even bring this up to even be like, here, try this out. What do you think? I just don't think it's up to par with most of the stuff that we craft beer drinkers typically like. I think, so kind of set the bar high. This is a little bit under there. All right, Flacco, if you insist, let's go. It tastes better like that, to be honest, which I really don't pick up that weird astringency in the back end. That being said, not their best product. It's drinkable. I could see a market for this for some people down in craft beer. More of a novice style beer, in my opinion. Not really too much going on. That being said, honestly, I think I'd put this at like a 70, 77, 78 out of 100. It's just not, I just don't feel that it's up to par, especially with some of the other companies out here making these fruited Berliner Weiss style beers. But yeah, anyways, give me 1 second and we'll go and grab our next product. I'll be right back. 30 seconds, folks. Cheers. All right. So, next product up. Might be coming into some treehouse shortly. If I score multiples, hell yeah, that's what's good. Yeah, what's good, Raj? Yeah, I would love to do some collabs. I've heard good things. I've heard mixed things. I definitely heard Treehouse was good. I kind of bummed out if I ever did go up north that they've got this. When you go to the brewery, there's a 3 beer limit. So while you're sitting there going to get your cans or whatever, and you decide you want to have some beers at Treehouse, you're limited to 3 products while you're there. I find that to be crazy, absolutely insane. But I guess the hype behind it, the demand for their beer is so high that you can only have 3 while you're there. I don't know. But I have heard they make really good stuff. And that is Flacco. You could call it Smuckers. They don't like that. The YouTube don't like that. I get the copyright claim every time for Return of the Mac. They don't like it. So anyways, next product we got is also from Swamphead Brewing Company. This is their key lime pie. This is what they're calling a sour Nipa. God damn you, Logitech, with your terrible ass cameras, man. All right. So, yeah, no dates. These cans don't have dates on them. They're fairly fresh. This one comes in at a whopping 7.5%. Still out of Gainesville, and there is no information on the can except that this is brewed with lime, graham cracker, vanilla, and lactose. Oh, Josh, I know. You weren't saying that when you had all them Treehouse beers, though, eh? Yeah, it's all good. It is what it is. I just feel like if you can't produce enough, that you should probably open another facility. That's just my honest opinion. I'm pretty sure they got the money to do it, and they have a cult fucking following. cult following, that company. Anyways, yeah, key lime pie, sour Nipa. Very interested to show you guys this product. This is the last one out of the 4-pack that I bought. I think I reviewed this somewhere, not sure, on one of the boys' shows. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm pretty sure you guys are not going to be appeased by the look of this. But hey, that's why we're here. Knowledge is key. Get the information out to the people. If there is any yeasters in there. Pour it into my nice Ommegang glass that's got a little dirty there. I gotta tighten up, man. Slacking on my glass cleaning game. All right. Well, I will tell you this. It has what weird, filmy, oily looking sheen head to it, which I get in some of these brews. I don't know exactly which sour cultures they're using or bacteria to infect this, but I have come across these style of beers before. It's almost got like a film on it. It looks like a skin where you can disturb it. Yeah, very, very weird. Definitely getting some like puree looking. This is adjunct. I would assume that's the graham cracker, that gritty film stuff you're seeing there. I know there's a lot of people in the chat that drink Nipas. Does that really look like a Nipa to you? I don't know. It is orange, but I don't know if I would say that really, really looks like a Nipa poured with almost no head at all. Sour, fizzles out real quick. Really? Oh, they got a damn. They got some weird laws up there. That's not what I heard, but I take your word for it, Bumpy. Shut up, Josh. It is. It's a dirty glass for a dirty beer. Ah. Oh boy. All right, let's get started on this. Nose definitely smells of key limes. It's a little bit more on the pithy, rindy side. Definitely get graham cracker. Very slightly. The vanilla is a little bit more dominant. Oh, I'm going to drink it. I drank one of these last night. How bad could it be? No worse than that Oberon I poured last night. Cheers, Craig. What's up, man? Cheers, Adam. Cheers, Craig. Seen you guys. Seen Craig was over there live. Go check him out. He's one of my good buddies from over the pond. I do get a little bit of hops off of this. It's like a slight earthy. It's like a pine / resinous thing. It's not really too one way or the other. Cheers, Sam. I saw your post on Instagram, dude. That was funny. I shared it around with some of the boys. They were like, "Holy shit!" So that was fun. Thanks for that, Sam. Appreciate you shouting me out on Instagram for happy birthday. All right, let's get into this thing. Jeebus. Oh boy. Vanilla, lactose, big time. Totally agree with that statement. Totally agree with that. Yeah. Vanilla, graham cracker, lactose. Yeah. The lime. I'm going to keep it real with you because I live in Florida and there's key limes. It does taste like key lime, the adjunct. I will say that. It's not really acidic, like lip puckering key lime. His key limes are a little bit sweeter. Cheers to you, BC. Um, slight a bit of hops in the background. So let's go in for the body, the carbonation. 7.5, no alcohol present. I'd say light to medium bodied. That's funny. It's light body. I'd say carbonation's around. It's pretty low, to be honest with you. It's not real crispy, not super refreshing. It's almost got like a syrupy feel to it, even though it is light bodied. 6 points macro craft. Josh, macro craft. They also actually still do brew craft beers. It's unfortunate that you're drinking the grocery store stuff, but that's okay. No worries. Yeah, ass. I love you, brother. Just like a slight herbally pine resinous thing, and it's very, very minimal. I would assume the IBUs on this are very, very, very low. Probably 10 IBUs or less. That's what I'm assuming off my palate base. Cheers to you, Cabaco Carlos. What's the news, man? Hope you're doing good. I seen you were listening to Madonna earlier. Honestly, I feel this beer is mislabeled. I don't know. I think I ran over this again in a show. Sour Nipa. I just honestly think the beer is mislabeled. Honestly, I think if they called this a dry hop sour, they might have got a little bit further and they might have scored a little bit more on their points. To be honest with you, I drink grocery store beers. I don't care. Jesus. Oh, wasn't that what you paid about for your treehouse? Come on, man. So yeah, honestly, I think they should have called this a dry hop sour. And it's even if they did call it that, it's still not going to be top of the line. I actually like this beer less than the first one. I think we scored the first one at what, 77? I just think the style for it's all wrong. There's got to be some kind of market out there where somebody's drinking this shit. I mean, craft beer connoisseurs alike. I mean, most of the people that show up here are. I wouldn't send you this ever. None. I wouldn't send anybody this in the mail. This might be one for somebody to I would give somebody to try to get there on like a almost like a reaction shot of it, because they'd be like, wow, what is this? That being said, I mean, it is drinkable. It's 7.5. You don't taste the booze. It needs more carbonation. It needs more hops. It needs more NEPA-like qualities. That does not look like a NEPA. It's very flat. You should see just like there's so much cookie, like the graham cracker in there. It's like you could see it dripping down the side of the glass in the syrupy like liquid. Well, we scored this a 70 out of 100, boys. I feel that might be actually a little too generous, but it is what it is. Oh, God. What's everybody drinking in the chat, by the way? I know you spent less than that. I don't drop $150 on. I think once I dropped over $150 or twice. This, I don't know. It's got like a pastry, sour, hop. I don't know. It's just shit's just wrong, dude. It ain't right. And I'll steer you clear. If you're in Florida and you honestly want to try this beer, buy one. Don't buy a 4-pack of this shit. There's better products out there. I can guarantee you that. Well, lots of. Oh no! Starting to lose the letters off of the front of my Ommegang glass. The black ones. Yeah, but I bought a case of beer. That was a lot. I do remember that. Nice, Tommy Carroll. Oh, he's having a NEPA from Burlington. So hazy and filmy at 7%. Yeah, man. I like Burlington. And the thing is, like I was saying last night when you were hanging out with us, or was it last night before? Somewhere. The majority of products I've had from Burlington have been very, very good. Even their pale ales, they're like 5.5% products. They're doing it. So yeah, I guess we're off to our next product here. I'm gonna sit and have a vape for a second. I see Flacco's having a Lone Star. Like I said, SPG's having that. Carlsberg. What are you drinking, Josh? What 6-point beer are you drinking? If you don't mind me asking that. There you go, Ozzy. That's a total hitter, man. I wish they would have never took the ABV off of that. I wish they would have stayed at like 14.3 where it was. Oh, you're having that? Yeah. I wasn't too impressed with that one. Dude, if you find from 6-point, the one that I really like from them, the New England, was their Puff Puff. That was a really good New England style IPA. Was really good. 6-point was doing a lot. They were pumping out a lot of stuff like 2 years ago. And oh, it was in there, huh? You had the Puff. I liked that one when it was fresh. It wasn't super fresh. I think I had it was like 2 months out. Very, very good. Damn, BC. You coming in with the heavy hitter. Old nightcapper. Fuck yeah. Hey, man, I wanted to say something to you too, specifically, BC. I noticed that I've had a bunch of tragic events happen recently in my life. I lost a good bit of people that I just came to knowledge of, and unfortunately, I don't like Facebook. Not really into it, but I was forced to use that social media platform to reach out to some people so I could actually get a hold of some people and get the details on what's going on with that. I've had there's been more, but 3 very significant deaths that I found out about recently. So I had to get on Facebook. If I don't accept your request to be friend on there, I don't want anybody to feel like I'm turning you away. I'm not really posting anything on there. I'm rekindling old acquaintances due to the circumstances. So just let that be known, you know. Anyways, yeah. Drinking that Budweiser. Yeah, it's not bad. I think I can have a couple buds. I prefer the bottle over the can, but yeah. All right, moving on. Let's go get our next product for the evening. See you in 30 seconds. All right. So our next product up is 6% ABV. Comes out of Cambridge, Maryland. This is from RAR Brewing Company. Yeah, BC. Absolutely. I'm not gonna do anything with that platform. So I just didn't want anybody if you did so happen to find me somehow through the cracks and the crevices, I don't want anybody to feel offended if I did not accept your friend request, because I'm not using it in that way to promote my channel by any means. I'm almost using it like a text type of deal, just to contact some people due to tragic events. Cheers to you, beer man. Thank you, bud. Appreciate the send out you hit me with last night. Greatly appreciated there, brother. All right. So our third product of the night is going to be from RAR Brewing Company. This is part of their Star Wars drop. That was, I think, their last drop that they made. This is called Shooting Womp Rats. I can't remember exactly what's in this. I know this has peach, lactose. It's one of those milky boys for sure. So let's give it a couple quick. Little Rolio. Can is got some play to it, so that's good. I had this on and off here. This is the last one of these that I have. So we'll go ahead and pour this up. Get that long pour going for you. Woo! All right. So yeah. Now that looks more like a NEPA. You got a nice, good, it's almost got that potato beer kind of look, but it's a little more on the New England color side. Nice bright yellow, slight orange hue. You got about a 2-finger head on there, my giant hands. Yeah, looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. It does almost, it almost did. All right, let's take a second here. I gotta find out exactly what this is. We gotta go on Untappd. RAR Shooting Womp Rats. There we go. Let me see. What's the deets? Oh, no, never mind. This one doesn't have the peach. That's the other one. Okay, so this is... Oh, it says barrel aged. So this is barrel aged watermelon. Oh, I think it's got barrel aged vanilla beans in it. So watermelon, banana, guava, and I believe barrel aged vanilla beans. 6% no IBUs. No rating on Untappd. And if there's no rating on Untappd, guess what? There's not going to be a rating on... Definitely not going to be a rating on Beer Advocate, because they're kind of lackadaisical with this. So let's go ahead and get into the nose of it. There's a weird mustiness to it. I get banana. Definitely get guava. Don't smell watermelon at all. And it's not really vanilla. There's almost got like a... It almost has like a spicy, herby type of note to it. I'm not sure, man. Very, very awkward, different type of smell. Cheers to you, East Coast. So yeah, head's dissipated. Definitely got your puree lacing there. It's going for a taste. Cheers. Wow. Definitely has some redeeming qualities on the palate. I will say that. Banana. I'm getting banana. It's almost like a semi-ripe banana. I wouldn't say completely green, but not completely like yellow yet either. It's kind of in between. I definitely get some vanilla undertones on the finish. I do pick up watermelon. It kind of has that. It's kind of in between. It almost has that real watermelon flavor, but it also has a candy sweetness too, where it's almost like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. The guava, the guava's in there. I think that's what's giving me this little bit of off flavor. It almost seems like the guava's too green, like it hadn't ripened enough. Not real earthy either. All right, so the qualities of the beer. I'd say the mouthfeel is about medium, leaning towards full. I wouldn't say this is full bodied. A little bit of carbonation. It's low. You get a little bit of it. Yeah. I love watermelon, dude. It's so good. So good when it's so hot out. Don't eat too much. It'll give you the runs. So, I don't know. I would definitely. There's a very, very, very mild sourness to this. I'm not going to call it tart. Cheers to you, Cheryl Crawford. Definitely more on the sweeter side of these puree sours. I would definitely concur with that. So I'm gonna get some of that stuff off of there. A 16-ounce can. Honestly, this might be one you'd want to share with somebody. I don't know if you'd want to sit down and drink a whole can of this. I also did just have 2 sours before this, so we started out fairly tart, moved on to a sweeter one. This is definitely way sweeter than the last one I had. I don't really get any barrel age quality out of it. No tannins, no real vanilla. They weren't specific on what kind of barrels they used or anything like that. I'm not sure. It's very hard because these people don't put their information out. You have to go to Instagram and find it. And my wife has my phone because my son has her phone. So I can't remember my Instagram password to sign on from the computer. So, I mean, this definitely does have a drinkability quality to it. Is this stuff as good as Mortalis? Or is it as good as Smooge, Imprint? No, not this particular one. I would say that. The flavors are good. I mean, not really bad. I know a guy, John. I do know a guy. They're not cheap. And they're not cheap because he does all the legwork, but I do know a guy. So, yeah, I don't know exactly how I feel about this. It's drinkable, yes. Maybe a slight bit too lactose heavy. I don't know. I think some people would like this. I could see a lot of like serious craft beer drinkers. The way that the smoothie sour game is now, and I understand these guys were doing a lot of stuff before a lot of companies were doing a lot of stuff. and I can pay my respects to that. But I kind of feel like they were way up on the totem pole at one point, and now distro has got these other companies out, and I feel like they've been pegging them down a little bit. But RAR does make some really good lactose heavy products, and I do like them. That being said, I do like this. You know, I wouldn't want to sit down and get drunk on this and drink a four. If you drank a 4-pack of this, prayers to you. You're going to be on the toilet, something serious the next day. All that lactose it'll catch up with you. Trust me. Even if you're not lactose intolerant, this stuff right here will get you. I go with a 90, an even 90 on this. You know, that's honestly just how I feel about it. I've had way better and I've had worse from this company, so I feel that's fair. Like I said, I've been tuning my scoring down. 90 might even be too high, but I do like the company. Maybe one day I'll get up there. I promised Alex we would go if I ever made it up there to that area. But there's better stuff closer. So, yeah, I gotta kind of brace myself, folks, because the next beer we're going to be having is of a caliber. I might even be breaking my own personal record on this next beer. For ABV, it's a big one. And I didn't drink it last night because I honestly did want to show the product to some people. Yeah, it's going to be clocking in at a whopping, I believe, 20.2% ABV. Big one. Put it on top of all this lactose and what's lactose, Saccharomyces, Lactobacillus. I don't think any of these had Brettanomyces in them. But hey, what are you gonna do? What are you doing, Tanner? You drinking? So is everybody hanging out at the 62? I never see John and Ellie this in my comments this much. It's insane. I don't know what's going on. I'm probably not going to sit here and drink the whole thing. I'm planning on going an hour. I don't want to go over and run leftover, courtesy thing. There you go. Hi, Ashley. I don't know what I was thinking doing 3 sours in a row. I honestly didn't have really anything in the fridge. It was either drink these sours or I had like a bunch of barrel-aged stuff. So, weighed my options. Starting to get full. I will tell you that. Starting to get full. God. You know what? I'm going to give this to my wife. My wife can finish this off. I'm sure she'll like it. Yeah. Shit. Anyways, I'll be right back. chair. I'm on my way. I gotta get a longer than 30-second dealie there, man. And my dumbass didn't pull this beer out beforehand. So probably gonna get more of the review on the cold side. I will hit the comments up. I will get in the comments and let you maybe know some final flavors on this. If I even remember. Because we're going into another play, and like I said, I'm breaking my own personal record. I believe this is the highest ABV beer that I've had that is actually labeled and marked. So yeah. This is from River North Brewing Company. They are out of Denver, Colorado. Know some people that live out that way. Shout out to Thrash Life. Yeah. So this is their barrel-aged double Adverus. So 350 ml. It was expensive. I can assure you that. This is a vintage 2022. I don't know why they say vintage 2022. Because if you age it, it would be vintage with the year on it. It says, buried deep in the stacks of aging oak barrels, a horrifying shadow awaits. And just to let you guys see that I am not bullshitting you, that is 20.02%. Holy balls. Oh no, and it's not 350, 375. Anyways, so this is a stout aged in bourbon barrels. Not a lot of information on it. Let's go ahead and check it out, I guess. I'm still in here on Untappd. River North double ad. Double Everest. All right, and they have the 2022 version on it on their website. All right. Oh, nope, I clicked again too far. Let's go back. All right, so I honestly don't go by these scores on Untappd, but Untappd scores this at a 4.47. That is an extremely high score. Cool thing to know about this is aged in Buffalo Trace barrels. That's about the only information I have on it, which, I mean, right now with the Buffalo Trace hype, fuck, people are racking their $40 bottles up to $80, to $100. People are buying them on the internet for insane amounts of money. At least that's what I'm hearing and being told. Yeah. So let's let's get into it. Pretty much, yeah. Half pint of liquor. Oh boy. I'm gonna try and get a little aggressive with it, but I guarantee you I'm not gonna get a lot of head out of that. You're gonna get a little bit of gains right there. It's a dark, very dark cocoa-colored head. Almost got that red hue to it. Half a finger, man. The beer is black, opaque. Can't see anything through it. You get a very, very mild root beer color hue. You can barely ever even see it. Yeah. Big time boasting barrel notes out of this. Tobacco, earthy, vanilla, mild vanilla. That's coming from the bourbon barrels. Honestly, this shit doesn't smell boozy at all. All right, that time we got a little bit of alcohol, but it breathed in real deep. It's still not super sharp, pointy ethanol alcohol forward. I've definitely smelled and drank stronger alcohol forward beers. We're just going purely off aroma right now. I'm surprised. I expected to be cringing away from this. Molasses, brown sugar, toasty grains. Smells robust. It is very, very cold though. Like I said, I spaced out and didn't pull it out. Oh, whatever, Josh. It smells very good, of the highest quality of beer. Let's find out. Let's taste it. Holy shit. That is incredibly smooth. No flinch, no wince, no fucking. I might have got a little bit of chicken skin there just because how good the quality of the beer is. Wow. Coffee. Not coffee. Toffee, caramel, roasted malts. Super like it's got a hefty mouthfeel, but it's oily, slick, viscous. Emily Hicks. This is called Double Avarice from Russian River. They're out of Denver, Colorado. Said comes in at a whopping 20.02% ABV. Wow. I bet if this gets warm, you'd be in trouble. God damn that gnat. I can see that gnat flying around. I call it a full body beer. It's slightly viscous, definitely envelops the palate. Carbonation's fairly low. The mouthfeel on it is great. It's a little sticky but velvety smooth. Drinkability of it is through the fucking roof, man. Wow. I didn't know what to expect because I've had beers that are 13% and drink like I've had perfect example. Josh, and Bumpy, we did the examination of the Worldwide Dogfish Worldwide Stout in the Utopias barrels, and that was 17.2% ABV. That was way boozier than this, way more alcohol forward, and this is almost 3% higher. You know, so clean, so tasty. All right, back into the flavors. This was a $30 bottle of beer. Very nice oaky flavor coming out. Cooked sugars all the fucking way, dude. Tons and tons of cooked sugars on different levels. I don't get leather though. Surprised. Wow. This is fucking great, man. Oh, I missed him. Very, very good. I'm kind of flabbergasted. I've had some really good beers recently. This one is out of this world. Out of this fucking world. Home run for them. If you could see this, if you live in the Denver, Colorado area, and you can get this, and I guarantee you'll love this, and you will get it cheaper than what I did, because I had to get this through a third-party vendor, which means I have to uppay. They get upcharged. Wow. I'm almost beyond words at how good this is. You know, I've had Avery, I've had some really big hitters over the years. And then, like I said, the drinkability of this is fucking out of this world. Out of this world. If I could buy more of this or source more of this, or I was in the Denver area and I could get this, definitely something I would share with friends. Definitely something I would put in a beer mail. Keep your eyes peeled for that shit. Top notch, dude. Very, very good. Yeah, it's expensive. I understand. I bought this beer to specifically drink yesterday, but I just didn't get around to it. You know, we're having a bunch of fun, kicking it, cutting it up. Wow. So we're rolling up close here to an hour. Let's go ahead and score this beer. This is good. This beer is better. This beer is better than some of last year's Bourbon County that I had. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be straight up. I definitely like this better than Cherrywood. I will say that. I like this better than the one that had the addition of the coconut water in the what was that? Something else. Some kind of off cinnamon. Wow. This is top notch, and I gotta leave it some wiggle room because I have a Firestone Parabola in there from this year too, and when I had that last year, it was fucking fantastic. Score on this, I'm just gonna keep it real with you boys. This shit's world class, absolutely world class. Let's get one more horn on it. Oh my god, so much oaky deliciousness. Oh boy, this is world class beer right here. I'm oh boy, I really want to give this a 99 out of 100. It's gonna get it. It's a 99 out of 100. This is absolutely world class. Anything. This product right here could. I think this is better than the last year's original Bourbon County. I know that's a bold statement to make. I feel like this is better, hands down. If I blind taste tested you this against that, I would guarantee you would pick this. Would absolutely almost guarantee you would pick this over that. Solely based on drinkability and flavor. I mean, wow. So that being said, yeah, I know it keeps it a point away from being 100. Well, it's that damn good. My 95 has been my new 100 score. This supersedes that by bounds and leaps in many different areas, I feel. Whew. All right. So, yeah, we're rolling up on the hour mark here. Let's go ahead and get through the chat. Thanks to you, Jake, for stopping by. I know you're busy. I appreciate you stopping in. We had East Coast LQ reviews. Beer Man. Good old Beer Man. Flacco's beer reviews. Bumpy Road. Emily Hicks. Last Beer. Good old Last Beer, aka Late Beer. Tommy Carroll, very appreciative to you stopping by. Glad you had the time to stop in this evening. This lady right here, Cheryl Crawford, and one of the best supporters that our beer community has on YouTube. She always shows up, and we're very, very greatly appreciative of that. Thank you for coming in. John and Nelly, cheers, man. We had SBG, Shitbird Gaming in the house, fairly newer guy to our beer group. He's been joining in on some shows. I'm going to go ahead and shout out Paulo Beats as well. Very cool, chill guy. BC's Beer Reviews, go check him out. He puts out some good content. Ronald Sutton. Everybody knows the Sut. Hams, baby, hams. Sam Smalley, our buddy from Down Under. Good fucking guy, that guy. Cheers, man. And as I scroll up, we had Commerce Ozzy, always a good beer, craft beer connoisseur. He's not much on the YouTube, but he gets some really good stuff where he lives at. Mr. Richopolis, great dude, did a video with him probably 3 weeks ago. Great collab. Always good to see him in the chat. Cabaco Carlos, great dude from another country, makes content. Go check him out. Deep diver. Yeah, man. And we had a little bit of a Kent Beer Reviews raid here. Mr. Craig, thanks for stopping in. Adam as well over there at Mercy Beers. Flacco's fun guy. He's a fun guy. I tell you, Brother Levi, he's got a great nature channel. Go check him out. Mr. Shane Fudge is a definite beer connoisseur and collector of sorts. Cheers for stopping in. We got Square Table Degenerates, Joey Edibles. Go check him out. He's going through 90 Days of Hell because YouTube kind of fucked him off. Hope you get monetized and they don't dick you around too bad, man. It's a crock of shit. So, and Druggle was first. See some new comments down at the bottom. Mark A showed up too, man. Cheers, man. Yeah. So that being said, we're going to sign out. Thank you for stopping in as always. And yeah, stay sipping, boys. Cheers. Catch you next week.